Bonjour! Today I'm going to be doing a review of The Last of the Firedrakes by Farah Oomerbhoy. I'm sorry, I'm so bad at pronouncing things. I can't. But first things first, do you guys like my lights? Aren't they so cool? So I only was able to do these 3 shelves and then these 2. Don't they look so beautiful? I love them. I really wanted to get fairy lights, but I think these will do just fine. I was sent this book through Booktube tours. They are promotional tours run by Grace at Lovingdom Books. There's also a giveaway for this tour. It's so exciting. I'll leave all the information down below. I gave this book 3.75 stars. I really loved it. Despite having a few issues with the first half, I still really enjoyed this and I am so pumped for Booktube. So this book is about a girl named Aurora. She lives a very miserable life on Earth until one day she gets kidnapped and whisked away to this fantasy magical land called Avalonia. And there's actually a map in here that shows you all of this magical world. Look at that map though. It's so cool. I love books with maps, especially fantasy books. The first few 20 pages when she was still on Earth, I actually did not like at all. It was filled with cliches and stereotypes and there were a lot of common tropes and just all of the characters in the first 20 pages just felt so one-dimensional and I was just like, ugh. Then once she gets to the fantasy world, it gets so good. I feel like if they had just taken out those first 20 pages and had this book start with the kidnapping, I think it would have been so much better. The world building in this is done very well. This world is just filled with so many cool things. There's mages, there's fairies, there's Pegasuses, there's so many mythical creatures, there's demons, there's magical schools, there's just so many cool things and I absolutely loved this world. That was definitely my favorite thing about this book, was the really awesome high fantasy world. The first half of this book was okay. I did really enjoy it, but I wasn't blown away the way I was with the second half. And the first half especially was a little bit too fast-paced. Once she got to the fantasy world, she went from one place to another over and over again. Oh my god, I don't even know how many places she went through in the first half. It was so many, so fast. And I was just like, whoa, slow down here. And when she finally did, that's when it really started getting really good. When she finally slowed down and stayed in one place, it got so good. But the one good thing about that is that we saw so much of the world because of that. Once it settled down is when the real story began, in my opinion. It was filled with mystery, a romance started, there was a lot of really cool magical scenes, and there's also magical battles with elemental magic. That was freaking cool. I love books with magic in them, and the magic system in here was just freaking amazing. I loved it. I really loved the romance. I don't think it wasn't insta-love at all. It was really cute and sweet, and while there was a really big reveal about the romance in the end that was super obvious to me, I still really enjoyed the romance and I loved it. It wasn't rushed at all. In just the second half, it improved so freaking much. I can already see the second book being absolutely amazing because the first half of the book was really good, but the second half was amazing. I was flipping through the pages so fast, and especially the last 100 pages. Whoa! Oh my god, I was reading it so ridiculously fast. I'm freaking pumped for the second book because in the direction that it's going, especially with the ending, I can already see it's gonna be amazing. I am so excited. So overall, I really love this book. I had a few problems with the beginning, but the second half was such an improvement. So if you're reading this or you're going to read this, just be warned, the first half is a little but it gets so much better and it's so worth it. I would recommend this to anybody who is looking for a really good fantasy with an awesome world building and a really cute romance. So those are all my thoughts on the book. I'll leave all the information of the tour down below, as well as my Bookstagram, my Goodreads, my Twitter. Comment below what you thought of this book if you have read it, or what is your favorite type of magic. There's so many different types of magic in this book. There's elemental magic, there's wizard type magic, there's battle type magic. There's so many cool types of magic in this book. What is your favorite? I have no idea what my favorite is. Maybe elemental magic because it's so freaking awesome. What is your favorite magic?